This week on Big Eyes, Jamal is back and we sit down to talk about Spy Family and the anime announcement. Our hopes for a Sakamoto Days anime, Horikoshi heating up in My Hero Academia, Oda throwing red flags in One Piece, and so much more. So stay tuned because this is the Big Eyes Podcast.
And welcome to a new episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. I am back. It's the
Yes,
voice
sir.
of LJ, and I'm back to reclaim my show because Jeff did too good of a job. I was like, yo, Jeff. Jeff will fuck around and take my position. I was like, I don't like this. I was like, do y'all even need me anymore? I was like, well.
Bro, you're the OG. What you mean? You CEO? What you talking about?
I was like, y'all don't even need me no more. I was about to go kick back. I was about to put in my early retirement. Jeff did an amazing job. Shout out to Jeff for holding it down for me last week.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was a good episode, good conversation, man.
Yeah, great conversation.
Even though we ain't like covered too much, we did Undead Unluck and Mashal a little bit of Hunter x Hunter. We just really went light, and JJK, even though they on break this week per usual, but like, you know what I mean. Shout out to Jeff for coming up, and
yeah, Gigi been tripping, bro, taking these little PTO breaks.
Man, listen, take them when you can. I know it's holiday season coming, right? You at least need to put out at least 2 or 3 more chapters.
Oh yeah, it is holiday season. Never mind, it's holiday season. They can go see your families. Y'all haven't seen them for 70 days straight.
Niggas been in the lab working.
This is your 5th time this year seeing your family. Go see them.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for holding it down while I was out and about doing things.
Oh yeah, man. How you been, man?
I've been good. A lot of transition in my life right now. So it's a very exciting time in my personal life.
Yeah.
It's a very exciting time. But I mean, overall, I've been good. I've been great. I've been chilling. Just reading Shonen Jump, cursing series. I'm trying to do better of talking more about the things that I like than the things I dislike. I feel I talk about the things that I hate way more than I talk about the things I like. I got to do better.
Man, there's too much hate in your heart, man. You gotta let it go. I be just trying to enjoy shit. If I don't like it, I'll talk about it. And be like,
AD, I think AD. I think the issue is I hate everything. I think that's the issue. I hate everything.
I wouldn't say that, bro. Like,
I like 3 things. Everything else I hate. I think AD. Listen, I think I just hate everything. I think that's just what it is. I hate everything. I hate everyone. I just have a very consistent level of hate for just shit. I think that's my issue. I think I just, I don't hate one thing more than the other. It's not like, different level. I just hate everything. Everything's on a base hate level.
bro, it feels like, bro, I'm gonna have to take you somewhere, bro. We're gonna have to get you some therapy. Like, put you in a room with, like,
I think that I start off hating things first before I even give a chance to like it. Like, I hate it off rip. I hate this, and now you have to convince me to like it. Like, that's how I operate. I hate everything off rip. So I never get this. I
this
never
is why
get
everything is negative. This is legitimately why everything is negative.
This is how I get. This is how I can save myself from disappointment from anything. If I hate it immediately, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. If it sucks, and then I already know why I hate it. But if it's good, I'm like, wow, this turned me like it's actually pretty good. I don't actually hate this as much as I thought I was going to. It's a base level of hate for everything. A base level of hate for everything makes. I have a base level hate for everything because it means that I have to try it so I could justify my hate.
I see where you're coming from. I don't
Like if
know,
I
man.
don't try, I hate it off rip. I hate it off rip. And I have to be like, I have to have reasoning behind my hate. Like I hate it, but I have to make sure I have the actual facts on why I hate this thing. And then so I try it, and then it's like sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Like I'm like right like 70% of the time.
Bro, you sound like one of them kids who just like didn't eat any type of vegetables or any type of food when they was a kid. You was a picky eater, man. You're just like, nah,
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
hate.
be real. I'm gonna be real. Like things like condiments, I didn't start using those until like later in life. Like mustard, ketchup, all that shit was gross to me.
I'm not gonna hold you. I stopped using that later in life. I'm like, I think I like my shit plain. I ain't gonna hold you. Unless some shit is dry,
No,
nah.
yeah, like nothing dry, but like now I love it. Like I love all that shit. I still don't like ketchup. I think ketchup's way too sweet. But I mean, like mustard, mayo, all that shit. That shit's good. Ketchup, mayo. I put ketchup and mayo together, but that's for like tostones and shit. But yeah, other than that, nah. But like I said, you just have to have a base level hate for everything, and then you have to try it so then you can justify your hate. And then after you justify your hate, or maybe be like, you know what, actually this isn't as bad as I thought it was. I actually like it. It's easier to weed things out for me. It's easier to keep my life simple. Then I like my simple things, and I like my few things that I like, and then everything else I just hate. So I don't bother with it.
But you sound like what's his name, Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro.
That
Like
was my nigga, bro. That was my nigga. I fucked with Eustace.
that nigga
I
had a
fuck with
life
Eustace.
philosophy, bro.
I fuck with Eustace. Eustace was always fucking mad. He was mad and he was annoyed constantly. People who are like that, they're consistent. And I like consistent people. People who are happy, they get really devastated when they get mad or sad. People who are happy like 90% of the time, when they get mad or sad, like it fluctuates. Like people who hate everything and just mad all the damn time, like you just know, like they're gonna hate this. It's great. I like consistency. I like knowing what I'm gonna get. All right, cool. Like,
I feel it. I feel it. I ain't gonna hold
and
you.
then because then is then when you have the pleasurable moment of seeing them happy or enjoying something, you're like, wow, that person really likes that thing. Like they really fucking like that. Cause like nigga, you hate everything, but you really like this. And it's cool to see them really like that thing.
I mean, that's
I would
facts.
rather you I would
That's
rather you
facts.
be mad all the time and have the hint of moments of seeing you happy than see you happy all the time and then you fuck around and be mad about some stupid shit. You're like, nigga, really that pisses you off? Of all the things you could have hate in this world, this is what you chose to hate? People be like, I hate pancakes. And like, I'm like, what?
Yeah, nah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just like little shit like that. I hate fucking French toast. I hate, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I hate cozy socks. I'm like, what? That's like dumb. That's like dumb shit. Like, come on, bro. There are better things in this life to hate.
Of course. Of course. I'm not that type of person. I'm like more. I don't know. I'm a more peaceful person. I done went through a whole lot of things. I don't know. I done seen a lot of things in life, man. Where I'm just like, you know what? It ain't enough energy for me to hate some shit. I'm gonna just leave it alone because I get more enjoyment out of finding things that make me happy. If I don't like it, I just erase that shit from my mind, bro. That it
See,
don't even
once again, you
it
know,
don't
like
exist. It don't exist to
once
me.
you, but you can do that when you have a base level of hate for everything, because you just know what you don't want to be bothered with. I have a better, clear understanding of what I don't like. I have a very clear understanding of like what I do and don't want out of life for the simple fact that I know what I hate and the simple things that I like, and those are the things I stay focused on. And those are the things that I just do on a daily. I don't if I have like I stay like, but it's good to know like I have a base level hate for shit. See,
See,
it's all
I feel you because like I agree in a sense, but at the same time, I gotta try it first and then see like what I like about it before I be like, all right, nah, this shit right here, this shit ain't it, dog. But
nah. Fuck it, fuck it all.
I have to give some type of proper criticism to it because I'm like, you know what? If this one aspect was done way better, then I will probably like this a lot more. But because that shit is not hitting on me on hitting on it, nah, I can't do it. I can't deal with it. So I find a lot of stuff like in the middle ground, and then I. This is why I tell you, bro. I read one chapter, and it depends on whether or not I like that one chapter. If I don't like that one chapter, then I'm dropping it. If the one chapter is good, I'm like, all right, bet I can keep enjoying it to a certain extent. So that's where it is for me. But everything else, I can't like. I gotta find some type of balance to say, all right, this is everything I like about it. This is the shit that pisses me off, or what I don't like, and then I move from there. If the things I like outweigh the things that I don't like, then I might give it a chance. I might keep going.
Hmm, I feel that. But speaking of things of hating and loving, one thing we do love is this manga stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, so we got some. First of all, let's talk about the biggest news of the week.
Oh yeah, I was hoping we could get into that first.
Let's just go straight to the biggest news of the week. Fucking Spy Family.
It's about time. It is about time.
Hey, we did it. We did it, AD. We did it, AD. We did
We
it.
are here.
We fucking did it.
We're here. We are finally here. How long has
Hey,
it been?
think
How
about
long
this.
has it
Think
been?
about this. Think about this. Nigga, we got Chainsaw Man and fucking Spy Family at least announced in the same year. Like, nigga, I feel we just back to backed it.
Yes, bro. On everything, dog. Like
We did it. We fucking did it, bro. We got Chainsaw Man and Spy Family anime confirmation. We got a trailer.
the
We
trailer
did
is
it.
gorgeous,
The
man.
trailer is absolutely
It
beautiful.
blew all of my like just like it did with Chainsaw Man. It blew all of the expectations out of the water,
Oh
bro.
yeah, bro. Everything. Everything. They look Lloyd looks amazing. Yor looks amazing. Anya looks amazing. The setting, the music, the ambiance, the man, everything about it just looks so beautiful. It looks so great. Anime of the year already.
It
I'm
is.
calling it
It is. It's definitely gonna.
2022 anime
Can
of the year.
can the lookout take a victory lap, bro? Can
Oh, we
all of
can.
us
We
could just
gotta
like collectively like take a victory lap on
Anya
everything?
eyes stand up. We
Oh
pushed that
man,
spy. We pushed that spy. It's crazy how Spy Family Two is the manga that brought me and AD
exactly,
became great friends and co-hosts. If it wasn't for Spy Family, like this wouldn't have happened.
exactly, dog.
Spy Family brings people together. It's so
It
wholesome.
does.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's very much so. I really want to see how they're gonna do the comedy. We saw like the action and like the music. I really want to know
Oh
how they're going.
yeah. Oh,
I
I can't
gotta
wait.
know. I
It
2022
looks.
about to be heat.
Oh yeah, we got too much stuff coming. 2022. I mean, shit. We starting off the top of the year with AOT part two.
Yeah, yeah.
What you call it?
We
It's
got
gonna
Platinum
start
Man
with
still
that.
going.
Platinum is probably gonna still be going by the time the top of 2022.
JJK might come back or at least the movie Volume Zero. We'll probably get that at some point next year over here.
Trying to think.
Hold up.
Demon Slayer, pretty
Yeah,
much Entertainment District will be starting
yeah.
December 5th. That's gonna be running on until yeah, that's gonna be running until 2022. I mean, this is just the top end, and then everything is probably gonna be running later in that year. We could fuck around and get My Hero by the end of next year.
Wait, in the fall? You think we're gonna get it in the fall?
We could get in the fall,
When you think
fall, winter,
when you think actual
late
JJK
fall.
is gonna come back?
JJK coming back.
Like when do you think it would come back?
They'll probably make an announcement around movie time. We could see that probably.
Yeah,
We could see that. I could see that late summer, early fall, maybe later. No, I'll say fall. I'll say fall.
So here's the thing. I kind of want to see it in like at least midsummer, so that way when Shibuya happens, it'll be like around October-ish to where all of that starts running.
Hey, listen, if they smart, they'll have that last episode be like the day before Christmas, and like that's gonna be crazy.
On
Oh man,
everything.
Gojo's passed.
Uh,
It's about to be amazing. Or be
we're eating.
beautiful.
We're eating.
Yeah, I mean we're spoiled. I'm enjoying it. I'm really happy for it.
Yes,
No,
sir.
we got some fun stuff, but no. So Spy Family got announced. The trailer looks great. We're really excited for it.
Hmm.
What else? Shout out to Jeff and Mills too. They had gotten an early review of the My Hero movie.
Oh, yes, sir.
I will by the time y'all hear this, I will be seeing it on I'll be seeing it on Wednesday. So tomorrow. I'll be seeing
Mm.
it tomorrow.
Yeah, I went and saw it on Sunday. Um, if you want to hear about the My Hero movie, go listen to Jeff and Mills episode. It was a good episode. I agree with just about everything that they say in that episode. It's
I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened to it yet fully because I want to be able to. I want to see if our thoughts match up. Um, but they told me that I would like it. They're like it will hit all those. It says they say they do all the things that I complain My Hero doesn't do.
yes,
So
actually yes, actually yes. I think you will like it because of that.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. And low key too, I had to like pick seats for the movie theater, and it looked like no one. I think I'm gonna be like the only person in the theater.
But if you don't recline across every seat if you can and just like lay out in that motherfucker, just enjoy that shit, man.
Well, me and this is gonna be me and a couple of the homies are
Oh
going, so
yeah,
it'll be just
okay.
us. But yeah, I mean, I bought the tickets, and it looked like like no one else is gonna be in that theater. So I'm be in there yelling and screaming at a goddamn. If listen, I'll be yelling and screaming at the screen. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop in there if something big happens.
Oh yeah, nah. I think you'll really enjoy it, bro.
Heard we
Especially.
got the Islam hero coming.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. That shit is.
We
he
got
act-
we got
he clean. I ain't
we
gonna
got
I ain't gonna
the
say
we
nothing,
got
man.
the Farrakhan quirk, the
Nah.
original man hero, the Nation of Islam heroes. Wow, that'd be crazy.
Oh man. Nah.
But
I
no, I'm
think I think
excited
you
for
I
it.
think you I think you'll enjoy it, bro. It's gonna be a fun movie.
Nah, man, I think it looks great. I mean, it look good.
Yeah.
Look good. I mean,
I will say there's gonna be one thing that might piss you off. It's gonna be one thing that might piss you off, and it's only because it's at the beginning.
right now, listen, right now it has to be Demon Slayer. That's his biggest competition right now, anime
Mm.
movie wise. No, wait, and Evangelion.
I gotta watch
Ugh.
that. I heard that was actually pretty good. I heard that
That
was
shit
actually.
was a goddamn beauty, bro. I wish I could see that in theaters.
Mm,
That
mm,
shit was amazing.
mm.
That shit was
You
amazing.
might have me fucking around and do like an anime movie night, man. Like,
Man, we might have to do a freaking watch along. We might have to.
stay
We'll set
tuned.
it up.
Stay
We'll have to
tuned.
set it up because that one was beautiful. But no, lot of great stuff coming and happening. Trying to think. Same thing. Oh well. Before we get into actual chapters, some quick RIPS.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Moment of silence. Jump is at it
I don't.
again.
I don't feel bad for him.
I do, but also at the
I
same time,
don't.
I do.
People were. Y'all should have let them get more story time and time. Like, I mean, okay, if you haven't seen the news, Hunters Guild, Red Hood, and Neru are both getting the big chop. Which, oh well. Like that's my like. I'm sorry, they rolled out the red carpet for both of those.
Just for him
Get
to
up.
get, just for him to get out the paint. That's the thing, bro.
They
Here,
rolled out the red carpet for him. Like they had that. I had high expectations. They had the high expectations for him. They gave them the cover, the color pages, the special edition, this and that. Like they gave them like love and it gave them a push, and they just weren't able to. I understand talking about like you want to see the story like move on, but it's like you couldn't. Like no one stayed interested.
here's the thing, man, and this is my complaint about it. And even in Hunter's Guild, they talk about it in the latest chapters, where they had so many things set up, so many things planned, but literally because of the readers, because of us, because of the people in charge, they just wouldn't be allowed to let shit come to fruition. So literally in the story, it's a spoiler. Because it's getting next. I don't know if anybody gonna read it anyway, but it's a spoiler. Like
No
literally,
one's reading this shit, bro. No one's reading it.
I'm saying, bro, but literally it's because they're like, we're just gonna end it all. We're just gonna end everything because this world is about to be destroyed. This world has been written from the beginning and is plotted out by the readers. But because all of these people are merciless and just want to see us like go through so much trial and hardship in our stories, just so they can have some type of moral victory or whatever, all for it to just get washed away at the end. Like, nah, they said fuck it, we about to end it all. Literally end the story. Latest chapter. It's crazy, and I feel like the writer is just taking out their frustration on Jump, saying like, "Yo, y'all wilding." Especially with I had to write down a list of how many manga got axed this year, and it was 6. We had ITLC, Phantom Seer, Candy Flurry, and now these two. It's it and Nine Dragons, and we had all 6 of these get axed this year. Like, it's crazy that all of these that come out this year, they're under like 20, 30 chapters, while everybody else gets to have their long runs and, go crazy with their stories because there's nothing else to fill the gaps. It's like, damn, bro, hard to compete with some shit when everybody else is starting to build on everything that they're working on. But like at the same time, like, it's Jump. They'll probably have something, come up out the paint next year. Probably be the music one because that one's still, chugging along. But yeah,
Yeah, that music one is Huffington so far. I don't like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's pretty bad. I'm not bang. I mean, like, I get it, man. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a dog eat dog world, bro. Like, this is a competitive business. Like, I get it. Like, I get the feeling of like, yo, can we, give these things a chance? Can we, you let it run longer? You have the story build, this and that, but like, think about how many things right now they probably got on like standby. One
Red Hood,
shots, all
Red
this.
Hood was on standby. That's the funny
Yeah,
part.
that's what I'm saying though. Like Red Hood, like they had to fire one shot. You know what I'm saying? Like they have these. I think they're just like, bro, listen, especially if we're getting behind you, and especially if it's one of those things where they're like really giving, you know what I'm saying? Like really giving you that push. Like what's the
But
you know
see,
what I'm saying?
it's like they
It's
gave
like,
him a
oh
slight push,
well.
and then they stopped giving him a push. It's like they stopped giving him a
What
push
but
for like
like but
chapter
what more can
7.
they do? But like no, it's not that they stop giving up. It's just like,
They
bro, you
did.
get up front because you're not fucking showing up. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Hey, I don't know. Like I don't know, man. Like I can't. Like it's really hard for me to feel, in a sense, sympathetic. If that's the word to explain it, but like it's really hard for me to feel like, yo, they should have got. There's so much more they should have gave them. Like, bro, they gave them a
I'm not
lot.
I'm not
This is
asking
not
them.
on.
I'm
This
not
is not
asking
on
them to
Sword and
like.
Jump.
That's the thing, bro. I'm not asking them to like give them like cover spreads or anything like that. I'm just asking for them to not just limit niggas to 20 chapters. That's it.
Bro, I think 20's enough. That's 20 weeks, bro. You've been running. It's damn near half a year.
Nah, I don't think for niggas to have like all these hundreds of
20
chapters.
20 weeks, bro. It's five. That's pretty much 5 months. You've had 5 months to
Here's the
run.
thing. Here's the thing, bro. Imagine
We ain't
one.
got this.
Here,
We ain't got that much
listen,
time for you,
listen.
bro.
Nah, bro. Because here's the thing. Imagine One Piece after 20 chapters. Imagine shit like Naruto after 20 chapters. Imagine all of these long running shits on their 20th chapter and they got to get axed.
Oh, I mean, people were probably still reading it though. That's the thing. If you look at their 20 chapters and compare what they did in those first 20 chapters, they have done more to keep me engaged with the story than what these things have done in the first 20 chapters.
I'm saying they're allowed to expand more though. That's the other thing. It's like it's a different type of
I
situation
don't
where
think
all
so.
of
I
these
don't think so, bro. Listen, they gave them a lot. That's all I'm saying. It's like when you're pretty much giving front covers, colored pages, big fucking hype. They did like fucking countdowns leading up to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
they
every
did this, they
they
did the same
put,
shit for every other one that got axed in 20 chapters, bro. That's the
and then
thing.
guess what? They should have stepped up. I don't like that's them. That's on them. That's
We
on them.
Nah, man. I don't know.
Listen, all I'm saying is that I think that I just I can't get with the whole sentiment of, well, why couldn't they or why didn't they? Like, man, listen, them niggas is getting they got the same 24 hours as the rest of us.
Shit,
Everybody got the
barely.
same 24 hours.
That
That's
don't mean shit.
that's my thought process on it. We got the same 24 hours, bro. But I mean, listen, it is what it is. Nothing we can do now. It's
Oh yeah,
gone.
nah, yeah, nah.
They
On to
done.
the
They
next one.
cooked.
I don't give a
They
fuck
cooked.
anymore. Like, it's the funny thing is though, is like with a lot of these other ones, you give them the time and the space. They're not allowed to finish, except in a certain instance where they get like an epilogue or something, and they'll run the epilogue. I've seen what is it? I think Nine Dragons and ITLC got like like extra chapters even after they got axed. Like, but they were long chapters, so it's like, okay, so you let them get axed, but then you let them have like a good ending, but we can't see the ending over here. You gotta give them the satisfaction over there, even though they're the ones who axed the shit. I don't know. That shit just blows me. That's the real thing that I hate. Like, just let them run. Just let them run. If you're gonna do that shit, might as well just let them run.
No, nah, step it up. Show up or get. You know what I'm saying? Show up or get the fuck out of here. That's the new motto. Either show up or get the fuck out. Um, nah, man, it is what it is. We
Yeah.
got some
On to the
better
next one.
chapters.
We'll
We
find some new shit in the new year.
we'll find some new shit. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of other things right now that are running. You know what's run. You know what's on. Not even on chapter 12 or 20 and is killing it. It's fucking Choujin X on chapter fucking 12.
Oh, they not even in Shonen Jump. They on the app, but they're not running Shonen Jump. That's the other thing.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Suzushita got another one. That's all I know. Chapter 12, these last few chapters have been amazing. This story of the baseball Trojan dude
Yeah.
is this has been a great story
Yeah,
so
man.
far.
Yeah. I'm not like the story has definitely been interesting, especially with Tokyo. I want this man to find some business about himself, man. Like, he done fell
Shields
into
talking about Shiozaki, the
no, I'm talking
baseball
about
Trojan?
no, I'm talking about Tokyo because you
Oh
like
yeah.
right before he met Shiozaki, he was at the he was at the bus stop with Ellie, and she asked him like, "Do you have any dreams?" And he was like, "I don't really know for real." But then he met up with Shiozaki. You find out that he used to be a very good baseball player, very good pitcher. But then all of a sudden, like, he turned into a Trojan after throwing the meanest sinker that literally sunk the entire baseball field, dog. Like,
They
it.
not even just sunk the baseball field and they killed the kid.
Yeah, yeah. Like, he dropped the
Yeah.
kid in the hole. I was like, dang, what's going on here? Um,
There's definitely a lot of similarities to Tokyo Ghoul,
yeah.
especially when you're thinking of like this whole monsters hidden in society thing. I like the fact that we are dealing a lot more with the fact that they're known and the fact that you know what I'm saying, like there's even so like we're talking about the baseball children and he how about how pretty much he was playing that game that he unleashed his Trojan powers because it was just like a
Hmm.
high pressure situation. And there's times where in high stress, high pressure situations, if you have Trojan powers, like they could come out. You know what I'm saying? You have like pretty much
Yeah.
like a rage moment, or a chaotic moment. And so once they figure that out, they're like, "Oh, Trojans can't play regular human baseball. Like they had to play a different." Like I like how there's knowledge about them. There's like a sense of like segregation between like humans and Trojans, and they have
Hmm.
their own set of laws. Unless like you commit a crime in your human form, and then you could be tried as like a human and a Trojan. Like there's a
Hmm.
lot of like different um like logistical aspects of it that I like a lot because although I feel that the stories are similar is when you're dealing with kind of like these monsters living in what I'm saying, monsters trying to integrate in society and whatnot. Um, I like the challenges that they're presented because they're much different than ghouls. Like ghouls had to live in the shadows. Like they couldn't really,
Hmm.
like ghouls couldn't just go out and just kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or just eat a human being like right in front and center in front of everybody. So I like how the parameters are a little different around the story, but it's been really great so far. I like that they got kind of these already got these two like groups right now of Trojans. So you see there's also some inner turmoil between their own communities and how they perceive and view things. So I'm very excited for this story. It's really like it's just enjoyable. I just love the artwork. I love the story. I just love how it looks. I love the grittiness and the darkness of it. Um,
Yeah,
I think there's some things too where like creatively it's really funny, like the dudes with the fist heads.
yeah,
They're jumping them, but they're like punching them down, but their heads are fists, so it's like their heads is punching them down. That's hilarious to me.
yeah.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it's a very stylized manga, and I do appreciate how Ishida goes into the details for all of the different scenarios, especially with like the baseball. As soon as he turns into the baseball Chojin, like for real, it is crazy. Even when you have him like with all of the baseballs surrounding him, and then it transitions to him coming back from the flashback. And then he goes to meet those guys who are breaking the deal with him, and then they turn into they reminded me of like the thumb niggas, the niggas with thumb heads from Spy Kids. Uh, that's what exactly what they remind
Yeah,
me
it
of.
looks exactly like that,
Yeah,
except it's just a whole hand instead of a thumb.
exactly.
They were beating down on my man until he turned up. But
Yeah,
nah, like I mean, it's cool to see though. Like not cool, but like even writing the story, it's crazy to see how much his life changes. Like he goes from this star pitcher until his powers are figured out. Then like he's kind of going through this loner life, and now
yeah,
he's a part of bank heist and
yeah.
robbing banks and stuff
But
like that.
not only that, it's also like you see they go into the explanation of how you become a Trojan. Like if you feel high stress, then you go into what's called chaos mode. And then if you're able to combat that and fight through it, you end up becoming a Trojan. So that way you could kind of control that power. But otherwise you gotta go on a rampage. So it's kind of crazy. Like he goes on a rampage because he lets his powers get out of control because he was stressed out. And then he turns into the whole baseball monster Trojan, and you have Tokyo and Ellie come in to like rush him, but obviously like this nigga's built different. His powers allow him to like sink things around him. So like when Ellie shoots out the smoke, it literally is sinking into the ground, and then he puts Tokyo into a hole. It's like, bro, your power is literally a sinker. Like that shit is crazy. And then we finally get into the task force showing up, and like we get more information about them, like not too much, but it's crazy to like see all of them come together. And I really want to see what happens next with all of these people, because he even lied to him about like the fact that they were when they explain what is it, the ranking system, and how like he's what he makes 300K because he's a S rank or something like that.
Yeah, all right, yeah, A rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he makes some bread, but also I think he was just lying
No,
about
he
that
he
because
was.
oh yeah, because he was out there because he was fucking out here stealing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the fucking cash stashed up somewhere. But also like cool thing about this story is that this is like the first time we see our main character Tokyo. We see him care. It seems like he care about like a Choujin friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is the first time we really see him be like, yo, my man's, you know what I'm saying? My man Shiozaki, he's kind of messed up right now. I actually want to help him out and be able to help him because all his other encounters with Choujin have been like a life or death situation. Like this
Hmm.
is really a situation where he's like, no, like I actually like no, this is like my friend. It's someone I care about. And I don't want to like hurt them, so I want to help them out, or I don't want to see them hurt. So that's why you see them kind of go on this mission to find him, but they catch
Hmm.
him in a moment where his like powers are absolutely insane right now. So,
Yeah.
but nah, man, it's a just like I said, a great story. I've really been enjoying it. Great little spooky season. Now that it's over,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think Choose a little, it's a nice fall read. It's about to start getting dark soon. A little winter read,
Yeah, man.
little winter vibes.
Yeah.
Next up, we got on the list. Should we talk about our mangas in order of chapter numbers now? Of we should go
Least
least
the
the most,
greatest.
least the most.
I mean, shit. If we do that, you know what?
Blue box. Listen, 27 chapters.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
But
They're
see,
right.
now
That's
here's
like
the
one
thing
of the
about Blue
best
Box.
slice of life. That's one of the best slice of life joints right now. We gonna consider it slice of life?
I want to call it part sports, part slice of life, because
I don't know. After that last chapter,
it's
I don't know.
introduced as sports.
After these last two chapters, that's a real slice of lifey.
I mean, it. All right, so we're gonna call it sports romance. It can't be slice of life. It got to be like
Shout out
sports.
to my boy Taki.
Yeah,
He was like, listen
that nigga was
here.
sick until he wasn't. He was like, you
That
know what? I
boy,
feel a little bit better. I might be able to get this out.
my boy, man, he was like, he trying to make this play.
Yeah,
Nah, man, this shit's cute, bro. This shit's cute as hell. This shit's super slice of life. These last two chapters, when he's sick, she comes and takes care of him. Chinatsu comes in and takes care of him.
wakes up next day. Bro, you
Oh,
look good. You like, you might be
yeah,
kind of pale, but your temperature down. All right.
she fell on him. She was like, "Oh, you've been doing your push-ups, huh?" Built different,
Yeah,
but
man.
no, I mean these last two few chapters have been really great, just because you get to see the internal struggle that, like,
It's
I,
frustration, man.
yeah, it's just frustrating. I don't know, man. This feels like this is such rooted in reality, or you're like trying to grind.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like, he loses his tournament, so now he's not going to. He doesn't have a chance to go to nationals this year. Not like she makes nationals, and he's like, damn, like this is crazy. I got to go see her go, but I didn't go. He's
Mm,
wrestling his feelings for her, but he
yeah.
still got the disappointment that he lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of
Mm.
see my man's in the dumps, but he's still grinding. He's still grinding out. He's still showing up to practice. Still like, bro, I got to get better. I got to get better. You
And it's
know,
not just that. It's like he didn't get the chance to commit to the promise that he made. He wanted to tell her the moment that he went to nationals how he was feeling. So the fact that he wasn't able to do that because he didn't go to nationals is like, damn, bro, I'm really fucked up right now.
hey man, listen, life too short. Tell that shorty you love her now. Fuck that.
I.
Fuck it, bro. Life too short. Just tell her you love her. Fuck it. What else? What else? What's the worst thing she could say? No. So, fuck it. Tell her. And he's over here trying to say, I gotta make that. Man, fuck that, bro.
Nah, man. Let that man have his dream, man. Let him have the goal, man. He got something to
You
fight for.
gotta go. You gotta go. But it's just
No,
like,
I'm saying
bro,
if he get
you
rejected,
sit
bro,
back waiting.
he probably gonna play like shit. He probably gonna play like shit. He might drop out the team, man. I don't know. Let him at least have that little bit more hope for him right now. He can't tell it right now. Otherwise, he might
Man,
be like, bro, what is it? What is it? What is life? What is anything now? Then it got that's his
whatever.
motivation, man. That's part of his motivation.
Man, whatever, man. Listen, tell that woman. Just tell her, bro. And then once you get that out the way, then you can just go into your joint with a clear heart. You can tell her, and then she goes, nah, like, I just wanna, okay, cool. Now you don't have to stress about, damn, I gotta think about this girl that I like. Now you can just stay focused on your, he's trying to play badminton and stay focused on the grind while trying to struggle with these damn feelings about her.
But
That's
the
what's really
feelings,
fucking him
no,
up.
nah, the feelings have been helping him grind. What do you mean? Every time he see her working hard, it motivates him more. Nah, bro.
Nah,
Nah.
his head not in the game fully, bro.
It.
See, even his homie said, like, bro, you're still missing a step. He said, well, you gotta see, you gotta release, you gotta let that go.
Yeah,
You
about
gotta
the
give
tournament,
it.
and not about her.
You
About
gotta,
the tournament.
no, man, you gotta get. Listen, you gotta release that. Release those feelings, bro. Don't
Nah.
feel no pinned up.
Yeah.
She confusing this nigga too. This nigga don't know what to think. This nigga go one day of like, man, fuck her. I'm finna grind. Then the next day he like, man, damn, I don't know, bro. I fucking in love with it. Nah, bro, just choose one thing and just roll with it. You straight.
Nah. Nah.
Look, my nigga, focus on the grind, bro. She gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Yeah, just keep grinding, bro.
Nah. Let him keep that. Let him keep that sight. Let him keep that focus,
But
man.
now he about now she done fell on him. They had this romantic moment. He about to be real messed up. Yeah, I don't know what type of he. I really hope he don't shoot no wild shot, bro. This last chapter kind of got me nervous. I think my boy he did not. I don't know. He might try to shoot a shot that he hasn't practiced. You practice that shot. You ain't do that. When
We'll find out next time because I don't think I don't
he's
know,
about to
man.
take a spin around one legged jumper and it's over. I don't know what type of shot he about to pull up. He might do some OC shit. I'm nervous for my man's right now.
Nah,
See what I mean? He's at this point. He's at this point now. He don't know what to do with his feelings, so he's just acting out of pocket.
nah, bro.
Might be.
You I don't know. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's
That
like that.
boy,
We'll find out. But
we gonna
like,
find out next week. Listen, I don't know, bro.
cause I
Listen,
mean, the
he's
last
too hot
chapter
and
he was on.
bothered.
The last chapter he was on the bed. She put him on the bed. How else he supposed to? I'm
Nah,
saying,
man.
bro.
Listen,
You, I don't.
he about to overreact. He about to
Nah,
jump the gun, and now she's gonna feel mad weird about it. He should just played it cool. Should have been like, cool,
Bruh,
sis.
5 minutes ago you were just telling this man to shoot the shot. Now you telling him to play it cool?
Now he has to play it cool.
Alright.
Now
Alright.
he has to play it cool. No, you're too far gone on shooting a shot now. You're
You
too
just
far
told him to shoot the
gone.
shot. You just told him to shoot the
He should
shot,
have
get it
shot the
off his
shot
chest. So
earlier.
now you telling him to hold it in? Which one? Now you mixed up, bro. What are you
No,
talking
I'm
about?
not mixing up. He should have did it. He missed his chance. Now he just gotta like play it cool now because if he goes too hard for it now, then he's gonna look weird. He's gonna look awkward. He done fucked up the beginning part. If he was just kept a G with her from the jump, he would have never been in this situation. That's on him. That ain't on me. He should have kept a G with her, but he did it. And now look at him. Now he about to. Now he's so damn ramped up in his feelings. He might fuck around and do something stupid. He about to ruin his whole chance.
Nah, it ain't
Look
even
at
finna
him.
go that way. It's not even finna go that way.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, have faith in my
Taiki
boy.
don't seem like the type of person to shoot a wild shot.
I don't know, bro. Listen, he's looking
I've seen
weird.
I don't think he's that type of person, man. I think he's gonna come up with a plan to properly say because he don't want to mess up the chance. So I don't think he's about to shoot nothing crazy. But we'll find out.
I don't know. We will. But great, whatchamacallit? Great chapter. I really enjoyed it. All right, 27. Where we going next? 45 for Sakamoto Days.
45
45.
of them things.
Sakamoto Days. This has been really cool. How they've done this serial killer shit is really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This needs to be the next animated one. This is gonna translate so much better as an anime.
I mean,
This is
yeah.
amazing. This is amazing manga too, but like
It's a whole lot more action panels and like action in it for it to be a anime. I think like with everything that's happening in motion, especially with like all the fight scenes with the two assassins at the prayer ceremony. I think it will translate better as an anime. Like, but you know, I don't know if it's gonna be the next one. They got some stuff they gotta announce this December at Jump Festa.
oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Jump Festa probably got some wild stuff lined up.
I'm looking forward to Hell's Paradise. I know they got that lined up. I'm just looking forward to that.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But no, My Hero or not My Hero. Whoops, I'm jumping the gun.
Ooh.
We are gonna talk about My Hero though, because that boy Shigaraki going crazy. But Sakamoto Days, nah, I mean these last few runs of chapters from like 40 to 45 have been amazing. You see, especially how they introduced the group of serial killers into the story about them not even just trying to kill Sakamoto, but like all the fucking spies. Um, it's cool to see how each one kind of has like all have the special different characteristics. But like what their battles do for certain characters. Like you see Lu and Shin when they fight the serial killer, how that kind of like taps into their like latent powers or some deeper powers that they actually have. You know what I'm saying? You see Shin now not only be able to read minds, but he's like able to like pretty much read deeper into your mind and read like the
Yeah.
subconscious. So
He going ultra instinct.
yeah, he's going like ultra instinct on cats or like seeing like Lu's drunken triad style, which was amazing. I think that if they do these fights, like highly choreographed, like how Naruto does their fights, or how I think like how Naruto does their fights is so amazing. It's like this like actual motion. It's not like people like moving really fast, and you realize some actual technique is actually put into these fights. Like if you get something like that going with this, oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, the fight in the supermarket. I kind of want to see it like. I hate to bring up JJK because I don't want Mappa to have more on their plate, but you know how Yuji and Toto were running up the
Oh
Hanami,
yeah, like
something like
something
that.
like that. Oh
Yeah,
man, that would be so dope with this.
yeah,
That total fight was so good.
yes, sir.
Um, damn, I really want to rewatch that before I go to bed. I might, but no, but like how they've just introduced all these characters, and especially with these fights, and you kind of see the whatchamacallit, you see just like the differences in styles and fighting styles and different techniques each one uses and why it's
Yeah.
like all of them are assassins. I think there's just it's great about how individual each character is. Like there's no really character that's alike. Like they
Yeah.
all just have different things about them that they're very likable. They look very cool. Even the ones kind of like the wacky stuff. It's just
Hmm.
like it all fits though. It
Yeah.
all fits. Like it's nothing too left field that makes it feel weird, but it's nothing too like normal or too kind of like basic where you're like, I'm all right, I'm getting bored with this.
Yeah. Like
I
they have so many different assassination techniques. Like it's
Yeah.
not just like throwing knives or sniper rifles or just straight up guns. You got a nigga throwing an axe on a rope. You got a nigga like swinging off the Tokyo Tower using strings. Like of course you got the sniper rifle nigga, but he's not just a sniper rifle nigga because he's reflecting his bullets off shattered glass. Like come on now, like you will only see some shit like this in some JoJo's, but like the fact that like they use all of these different assassination techniques so diversely and like you said not one person uses the same type of technique is really crazy and it's really interesting to see how Sakamoto Days plays out with all of the action. And yeah, man, it's definitely getting up there.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think this manga though, once it finally reaches the animation process, it's what you call it. I think it's just gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Um Going on to some more espionage stuff. Chapter 55. Endo decided to show up for work.
He had the
So he
animation call, he had to show up for work.
Oh hell yeah. Listen, you showing up for work a lot more.
Mhm.
A
He ain't
lot
got no
fucking more.
choice. The bag finna come in really hard now. Like you got to secure it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this was a really good chapter too. I really enjoyed this one.
Oh man, it's absolutely amazing. Like God, what a great conclusion.
Yeah.
Like it just, I mean, what a great way for it all to kind of just go out. The bomb, them throwing the bomb off the ship. I
Hmm.
think the biggest talking point for me on this chapter, um, is the ending with your.
Oh,
I
with her
think,
going with the family.
well, not even just her going with the family, but the fact that I think that I don't think your really wants to do this shit no more.
Yeah, she don't. She been really
Like
contemplating on it
your
the
yeah,
whole thing.
like your I don't think your really wants to do this shit no more. But she also understands that this is the life that she's stuck with.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, yeah, because you remember when how this started. Like at the very beginning of the arc, she met what the mother of the assassination team, and she was thinking about making this her very last mission. And so now for all of this to come to the very end, she has her retainer here. He's like, your family actually wants to meet you. Like you haven't really seen them this entire trip, but they really want to be with you tomorrow. So, take this ice pack. You've done a good job today. I'll keep a lookout on all of any assassination attempts or anything going on up until then. So, just go rest up, take it easy. Like even the person who she was working with realized like, you're doing a good job. You did a great job, but also understand that you want more out of life. So like, yeah, man, I think Yori might actually hang it up, but there might be a situation where her past catches up to her still, and she has to still she has to go back to being an assassin.
Nah, yeah, like, but I also it's not even just her. There's a moment even too at the end where Lloyd is like I think like they're really getting caught up in the family life. It's
Yeah,
really getting blurred. You're slowly starting to see that line blur for them about what's reality and what's fake for them.
yeah. Because even with
But
Lloyd, picking up Anya.
that's what I'm saying. Like but like I think they're both reaching a point where they kind of want this to be their reality. Like even Lloyd's like, damn, I abandoned my family again.
Mhm.
I feel fucked up. But he was like, wait, this is not really my family. And then he was like, remember this is just a mission. Like this is like a fake family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's just like like he's kind of like, yeah, one foot in, one foot out. Like I don't know. And like you're kind of like, yeah, just once again, like he's doing the talking. Like just jump in, bro. Just say fuck it.
I mean, it's a
Fuck
part of the
this
mission,
spy
bro.
shit. Fuck this
Nah,
spy
man,
shit.
it's a part of the mission. He,
Nah, never mind. He got too much on the line. Like he
yeah,
fuck around and say fuck this spy shit. We gonna die. Like it's some
yeah,
real war crimes to happen.
yeah, a war finna break out. Like he legit just disarmed like 2 bombs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, never mind. It's too
yeah,
much. It's too much. The streets are too hot.
yeah, nah.
Taki just worried about badminton. This nigga got real shit on his plate. So, but this chapter was great though. I mean, I think it was a great conclusion to the um. I think it was just a great conclusion to that cruise ship arc. Uh, Once again, it was cool. It was nice to have that balance though. Of
Yeah,
here's some action. Here's like this, this assassination thing. Where you're kind of like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? But also here's this story of some internal like struggles that they're going to.
yeah.
Like they're struggling with like now you can start seeing that this whole balance thing that they're trying to do is really really hard, and how you could tell she's kind of catching these feelings, and you can tell Lloyd is like actually kind of enjoying this family life, and you can tell Anya's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
She
Anya's a
wants to
fucking
protect the family,
orphan.
bro. She wants
She's
to
a
protect.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? She's a fucking orphan. Like she's like, yo, like I actually have a fucking family that I like and enjoy, and a dog and a house, and I go to this nice ass school, and me and my dad and my mom we go on fucking cruises and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she
Hmm.
in her head knows she's the only one that understands everybody's secret. She's like, yo, I got parents who do these cool ass things. Like my dad's a fucking spy, my mom's an assassin.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
their shit's dangerous, but like their shit's cool. Like so she's like, I want to keep this shit together. So
Yeah,
it's crazy to see like the dynamics between the two, and like although Anya's innocence is the great comedic relief for all this, but like that's some serious tension. That's some serious shit that they're dealing with. So I like
yeah.
but I love how it balances and how it flows so well together at the end of them just kind of like this sombering moment of like you start the chapter off really hot paced. You're like, yo, they still got that second bomb. You got these last
Hmm.
two. You got these other assassins here that are trying to finish the job. They over here fighting on this damn little lifeboat. You're
They
like,
really
oh,
trying to
like
escape for real.
yeah, they trying to escape for real. Anya's the only one that really kind of knows, like, yo, there's another bad guy here. There's another bomb, but she don't know how to communicate that, so she got to kind of do her little Anya thing.
Hmm.
Lloyd finally finds the other bomb. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of other little things where you're like, okay, like this is how, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, this is
you get that, and then at the end though, then they hit you with that whammy that like it's like it's just the 1-2. They hit you with the jab with the front end, and then they hit you with that cross at the end. They go like, oh yeah, don't forget that fucking Yor is still on that. She still don't know what to do with her life. She holding that baby for the first time. Then she probably like, man, I probably want kids of my own one day. Like it's just little things like that where you're like, damn, like they really struggling with this shit. They're really, really struggling. There's a lot of internal turmoil for them.
I think this next chapter is going to be like the conclusion per se. There might be one or two more chapters that were on this boat, but I think because like the final battle is completely over with, and now we're about to have the cool down period. I think yours about to come to Lloyd. They about to see the scars on her face. Like, bro, what you been up to this whole time on the boat? Like, but then Lloyd can't really answer that too because he done disarmed like a few bombs on this shit. So it's like, Anya gonna have her secrets to herself. She's just gonna try to like bridge the gap and enjoy the fact that her family is actually all together for once. You know what I mean? So I
Hmm.
think next chapter is about to be a really wholesome chapter.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be wholesome. It's gonna be nice. They're gonna hang out and have some fun together. It might
Hmm.
end. They might end on something like Lloyd notices a scratch on Yor or some shit like that. But
Hmm.
nothing. I don't think it's gonna be nothing too crazy. But no, I mean next chapter is gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Um, you know what? We'll finish it off with 331. 331 chapters. My Hero Academia. They need to get Shiggy out the motherfucking paint.
They
they
trying
have,
it.
they have elevated this man from a Japan threat. She was like, this nigga's a threat worldwide. Like this nigga's fuck just Japan. He's gonna kill everything.
You know how bad it is when you gotta make the call to send missiles in, bro. Like what? You gotta call in the strike squad. You gotta call in the airstrike to off this nigga, bro. This nigga is a problem. This nigga is a whole problem. The first half of this chapter was literally like Togashi esque, bro. Like where you have All For One slash Shiggy trying to like work out the mechanics of Star and Stripes quirk.
Oh no, he went full blown Togashi in the
Yeah,
beginning. That's
yeah,
mad words. I was like, yo,
yeah.
listen, I read manga because I like pictures and I don't like a lot of words.
It was literally like
You're
two straight
taking
pages of like
it was like 2 pages. I was like, hold on now. I'm like, this is the exact opposite reason on why I read manga, bro. I don't read manga to actually read. I read manga because I'm like, ooh, pretty pictures. There's no reason why you doing this to me. You got me actually thinking over here now.
Nah, but he was working, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, this is the first time that we actually, if it is true, if it is the case, because this is my thought, it's the first time that we actually see like All For One mindset on how he goes about like taking quirks. Like, how does it work? What are the mechanics? What is the extent that I could push this quirk? You know what I mean? Like, how much damage can I really do if I have it? I really want to try out all the possibilities if I could just take her quirk. That's basically what that first half was. Like, just him thinking about it. So, like, the fact that he was going through all of these simulations, we don't never really see how Off One really thinks. All we see is this nigga be a menace and want to break down society and like use Shiggy and all the other villains around him to make that happen. But we never actually see this side of him. So it's kind of interesting to see how him and Shiggy kind of, you know, mesh together to become this new entity. Because remember, she said Shiggy's name, but we never knew All For One's name. So we're in this whole conundrum of how can she off this nigga while he's trying to work out her powers. So she's like, yeah, no, we actually gotta kill this nigga. Like he is a menace. All Might couldn't kill him. Like All Might couldn't beat him. You know, send me all the things that I need to actually beat this nigga. Second half of this chapter was crazy.
Oh yeah, second half of this chapter was absolutely insane. She was going, hey man, listen though, they made her like so overpowered.
Hey yo, hey
Her
yo.
power is so crazy. Like they said, like she like breaks the law of physics when it comes to quirks. Like she's you know what I'm saying? Like she could touch anything, say his name, and then make it form into like add a rule to it. And so she like turns the air into
She turns the whole atmosphere into a larger version of herself. It's like 10,000 times her size or 1,000 times her size. Like, and then it's the fact that like if it's a living object, like she has to say the name. But if it's inanimate, she could just impose the rule on it no matter what and use it to her will. Like it's crazy, and you see how she's like, no, I gotta do what I can. I need you guys to help me out here. You know, let me go ahead and use this power to turn this nigga into atoms. Like I gotta break this nigga down to size. She legit fist bumps this nigga, bro. She said she about to fist bump this nigga to earth, claps him like legit.
collapse the nigga, fucking makes a fucking lightning bolt stream. Like what?
Out of the
She's so
lasers,
over
bro.
out of the lasers. So overpowered. I can't wait till Shiggy gets up and be like, that was fun. Now I'm gonna kill you. Punches a hole in her chest.
Nah, because we know how Shiggy works when he punches holes in the chest. They still somehow be alive looking at the
Well,
old man.
they're going crazy. They're sending mad nukes to this man.
Hmm.
They really are trying to get Shiggy out of there.
Yeah. Also,
Like,
shout out to this man for being a Star Wars fan because this nigga looks like the I think he has the same name as that alien face dude from Star Wars.
oh boy, it's
Yeah,
a trap.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm a Star Wars fan, but like I'm not a Star Wars fan. If that make any sense?
Nah, I watch Star Wars. I'm not like a fan. I just watch it. Actually,
I've seen all the movies. I read most of them. I think it's like I didn't see like the last one. I think I saw the first one of the new trilogy, and then I was just like, this is kind of huff, and I was like, I'm not finna sit here and watch all this. Watch Mandalorian though. I watched oh they did it like an anime style series, the Star Wars. They were
I ain't
talking about it
seen
on
it.
Black Variant. There's a shout out to my guys X and Van Part 3 soon.
Hmm.
But they're talking about it. I forgot. Is it Visions or whatever it
I
is. That
think it
shit's
is
hard.
Visions.
It's hard. It's hard. I like it a lot. Yeah, but I mean, that was I legit. I can't say anything else other than this My Hero chapter. There's nothing more that happened.
Yeah, no, it was still just straight action. First half
It was just
Togashi,
straight.
second half hands.
Yeah, yeah, hands, straight hands, Sagashi and hands. That was it. Cool chapter. Held me over. I just they really need. They're like, man, Shiggy needs to get him out. They need to get him out the paint immediately.
Yeah.
Um, nah, man, but a fun week in manga. Okay, skip it. We got a little bit more time. A little bit more time. We'll go. We'll go. 1030. Chapter
Oh,
1030. One Piece.
uh,
Okay, One Piece was kind of huff. I can't lie. First part was very huff. The end was good where you get Law and
Kid.
Kid. They're doing them little final attacks. Law's my guy. Shout out to Law.
All right. You want me to talk about it for real, man?
You really you're feeling like that about it? Wow. Well, I've never seen you act like this, AD.
I mean, because One Piece has those moments, man. I can't deny. One Piece has those moments. It's like, bro, why the fuck did you let this happen? Like, the only reason Oda would do some shit like this is if he had a plan for the future. So, in regards to the first half, we got the rest of the Number Giants. If you know, they were the experiments from Punk Hazard. They were coming to the party. But they really ain't that special because Yamato beat one when it was chasing Frankie. Drake and Luffy beat one. Brook beat one. Like, they really ain't that special. So the fact that like there's three of them in this meeting with Apu and Drake, Drake is sitting here listening to Apu try to make him a deal, but he's like, bro, you two-faced, bro. You sold these niggas out. Why should I listen to you? Why should I make a deal with you? And Apu is sitting here like, bro, it ain't even about that. Like, we are still fresh. Everybody else gonna be beat down bad, and we could really take over right now if you just work with the kid. And this nigga like, nah, I'm straight on that. So you got that. Then you got Kinemon, lower half, running around all of the Onigashima. If you remember, that's the same way they met this nigga back at Punk Hazard. So the fact that it looks like this, first of all, Kaido put a hole in it. Kaido crushed this nigga like a Looney Tunes skit, and then stabbed him through the chest. Like, he's not supposed to be walking around in any shape or form right now. Like, that don't make no type of sense whatsoever. But his reason being is that maybe Law didn't put him all the way back together. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Hold on. I wish a surgeon would tell me, hey, bro, I couldn't put your hip all the way back together. I couldn't put the metal plate in there. You got like a it's like Shorty getting a Brazilian butt lift and like her shit sagging like 2 days later. Like,
With the BBL. Oh
yeah.
damn. She got her BBL done though in the Midwest.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She
Like,
got her
bro,
BBL done in Nebraska. She didn't go to Miami. She didn't go to Columbia.
she got
She
it.
went to she went to Oklahoma for her BBL.
Yeah, man. Like, that shit is ridiculous. It's like, bro, I don't know why Oda did that, but the only reason I could think of something like that is because at the end of the chapter we get them still fighting Big Mom. Kid finally is feeling kind of fresh now because Hawkins is down thanks to Killer. So now Big Mom is still trying to watch these niggas. She sends out a large attack, Ikoku Sovereignty. Um, and the kid asks Law, "Hey, have you awakened your powers yet?" And Law is like, "Bro, I'm not used to this shit. You know, I can only use it like when I'm near death." And Kid is in the same state. So first things first, they're both paramecia users, which means at some point Luffy should be able to do this. Like, he should be able to use the powers like them. Um, so you have them have that conversation, and then you have Kid. No, you have Law use this move called Croom and Anesthesia, where he puts the whole room around his knife sword and like slices into Big Mom, but she can't feel that shit. Like, imagine being cut up, but you can't feel that you being cut, bro. Like, first of all, that shit raw as fuck. But in that regard, the reason that I think that like Kinemon in his like whole instance or whatever like that, with him still being alive, is because Law still is a terrible, like he's a good doctor, but he's not the best doctor. Like you still got Chopper and Marco and like other niggas who probably outrank this nigga in terms of doctoring. So like I don't know. But
Who?
Law.
You telling me my nigga ain't as good as a doctor as Chopper or Marco? Not Marco for sure. I don't know. He might be a better doctor than Chopper.
Chopper just saved a whole bunch of niggas from turning into ice zombies like 20 chapters ago. Law couldn't fix a nigga putting them back together with his own power. Like I don't know, dog. That's something different.
Nah. Maybe I don't know. They too okay. I'll say they got different practices. You know what I'm saying? They
They
all
do
got
got
different
different. They
practices.
do got
They
different
got different
practices.
practices. They
They do.
got different practices. My nigga Law a surgeon. You
This
know what I'm
nigga's a
saying?
Chopper is a pediatrician. Goddamn.
Child he's a pediatrician. You know what I'm saying? Marco just knows it all.
Yeah, yeah,
Marco can do everything. Marco do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? He can stitch you up.
yeah.
He can write that perk subscription for a prescription for you. I supposed to say subscription. I'm tripping.
3 perks a
But
month. three,
listen,
three, 3 tabs every
he
week.
done Marco the one that gave me my damn medical card. That's why I got all this TAC in my system right now.
Oh man,
But nah, I mean
it, it
it's
it's like that, bro. But it's like at the same time, with there's a theory about him having his fruit is able to turn somebody immortal. So the fact that like Kinemon is still kind of alive and he's able to use this type of ability where you can cut into somebody and they won't feel it, I think those two things go hand in hand and will play in the practice for him to turn somebody immortal. Like if he gets better at it, he'll be able to use his power to do that thing, and probably he'll kill him on at the end of this. I don't know, because that nigga shouldn't be walking around. He said Kiku is still walking around. Fucking Kanjuro is still walking around. He's some of the whole giant fire ghost, and it's about to burn the whole place down. And Yamato is there because she's trying to get to the underground before him, and stop all of the bombs from like exploding or all the weaponry at the basement from exploding. There's that, and then you got Kid who turned Big Mom into a magnet with his power and basically destroyed all of the structures inside of the dome and crashed them all onto Big Mom. So now she's just being crushed to death.
is
Like
she really gonna die? She's super OP too.
she's not gonna die, but I think this is what he said he was gonna do to Kaido at the beginning, where he wanted to crush that nigga to death. But he's using it on Big Mom now, and she actually started bleeding. I think this is the first time that we see Big Mom like leaking this bad.
Well, yeah, I mean when Law hit her with that sword, she was even like, "Why am I bleeding out of my like?
Yeah,
Yeah, some internal bleeding." He said
exactly,
he was wilding.
exactly. Like we ain't never seen Big Mom hurt this bad. Like we see her clash against Chopper and Brook, and then she clashes with Kaido, and then like don't nobody really touch her after that because everybody's jumping Kaido on the roof. Like don't nobody ever try to attack her.
And yeah. And she had that moment where she lost her memory and stuff.
Yeah, and Queen hit her on the head. That was that like one time, but it knocked her. It knocked her back in the sense. Like, so I don't know for real. But this is the first time we see her like really, really take damage for real. So I mean, the chapter is all right at the end, but like I don't know, Oda, you got some explaining to do because right now that shit is kind of huff. The end is cool, but everything else,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I wish you could have
Yeah.
told. I wish you could have did this at the beginning, so I could have got it out the way. Then we could have ended on a good note with Spy Family.
Nope, because remember, let's go call back to the beginning. You want to know why? Because guess what? Base level of hate.
No, because
This
I
is a
told you
base
I
level.
like things, bro.
So,
That's the
so,
thing.
so,
I
so, but
have.
no, but here's the thing. 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 You have a base level of hate, and then like you're able to also see things for a well-rounded view. You're able to call this motherfucking thing trash and be like, "Yo, this is trash," because guess what? There's a base level of hate that has
No,
grown to a love. Now you are still able to feel a well-rounded thing about this thing because guess what? It all started off with a base level of hate.
no. That's not the theory. It's the theory of I love it, but there are things that I really can't stand when I see it in the thing, and I gotta criticize it for what it is. I can't let that slide through my love. I can appreciate all of the good things just as I can like dislike all the bad things. So for me, nah, man. Like I love One Piece way too much that I could see like, nah, bro, you slacking. You lacking on this one. You got some explaining to do. Maybe
You
then
gotta
I'll give it a pass. But right now, I don't know about that one, Chief.
gotta be able to 'cause listen. You just gotta be able to call a spade a spade.
Yeah, of course.
But Law went crazy.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Law went hard. That's one of my favorites. Law be like, you know what I'm saying? Law be dripped out. He looks like a little punk rock star.
Oh
That
yeah.
little sword and his whole devil fruit power. That shit's hard. I wish I had that. I would go so crazy in a kitchen if I had his power. If I was able to just like slice things and take things apart like that with precision, my life would be so much easier.
I don't know,
Crazy.
man. It would be better if like how would you go about it? Like you would have to be a real butcher. You couldn't be like a actual chef. You got to be like a butcher because that way you
Oh,
can
that's
you
perfectly fine.
you can
I'll do
debone
that.
shit from the inside. You can skin it from the outside, and then you have
Oh
all.
yeah, bro. I'd have a little butcher shop, bro. Be going crazy. Have all my own animals.
Mm-hmm.
They would have the most painless death.
Yeah, yeah. Now that shit would go crazy.
They would have the most painless death. They wouldn't even know it's happening.
And
Crazy.
and it's healthy. Like all the meat still preserving itself. Yeah, man. Listen,
See,
I
I
need
would
I
have been
need a
a
smoker.
cold butcher. I would have been a cold butcher, bro. Open up my own butcher shop. Out of there. Out of there. But thank you to everyone who has tuned into this episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. As always, you already know where to find us. Go follow us on the Lookout RNC page on Twitter, Instagram, and wherever you listen to podcasts. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Um, Once again, thank you everyone who turned up for the spaces that we did where we talked about Thriller Bark. It was a great little first run, and we're hopefully just wanting to keep doing it, getting better, and invite more people, do more things. So we'll make an announcement about November's um, manga of the month space. We'll say next week. We'll make an announcement next week to get
Mhm.
it done.
Yeah. Can we
Um,
say what it is right now?
yeah, say
Tokyo
it.
Revengers. I'm just saying, man.
Tokyo Avengers, yeah, Tokyo
Yeah.
Avengers. So
Because we only
if you
announced it
watch,
on the space, bro. We only announced it on the space.
oh yeah, we did say it on space. We're gonna do Tokyo Avengers this month. So we'll have more details about that. Obviously, if you're a fan of the anime, you definitely should tap into the manga. It is amazing. You gotta find the scans, but it is what it is. Other than that, though, yeah, make sure you follow the Lookout. Make sure you follow RNC Radio Live wherever you listen to podcasts, and on Twitter and Instagram, and you follow all the 100 million pages that we got. The A Show, Black Variant, the God, I can't RSPN. They're back. Shout out to Jeff once again for holding it down for me. Next time don't do so well. You got me scared and nervous if I was gonna lose my job. Uh, I was about to be anime unemployed, bro. I was gonna have me go
Nah,
to some other. Y'all
nah.
think I was gonna have to leave to another network?
We was gonna promote you.
Oof. I was gonna go on Lookout. Y'all gonna do a trade? Hey,
No.
it's RSPN season. Hey, put me and Jeff on the ESPN trade maker. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Now Mills will get tired of me. Um, I'm too
Uh,
hyped. But man, I appreciate everyone for listening to this episode and seeing to the Big Eyes Podcast. AD, what's the sign off?
you already know. Please read more manga, watch more anime, and be on the lookout. Only on the lookout for the Big Eyes Podcast.